Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. This is the area at the bottom of the ladder. The original giant that we fight down there is down there. That's the ring with the life restoration ring in it. That's the ladder that you climb down from the bonfire. Oh, what the hell? 404 error. Anyway, you present the King's Ring, and this door finally opens, and there's a bonfire right here. The place unbeknownst. And it is the best place. Unfortunately, they nerfed it in Scholar of the First Sin. In regular Dark Souls 2, you get an infinite supply of Twinkling Titanite here. 2 Twinkling Titanites and a Fragrant Branch of Yore. There isn't a Branch of Yore here on normal, in normal Dark Souls 2. But every time you use the Bonfire Ascetic, the 2 Twinkling Titanites here came back. And you can farm the Giant Lord here an infinite number of times. So you never had to farm Twinkling Titanite. And then they were like, wow, when we remake this game, let's make it less fun. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I have to actually farm that stuff now. But anyway, this is the Giant Lord. I'm still using lightning arrows. I don't know if those are the most effective. I always used flame arrows before. If you notice, Captain Drummond is here. He will assist you. One cannot reside in memory for long. Doesn't really matter. You come into here. Bonfire Ascetic. Every time you come in here and you Bonfire Ascetic this to fight him again, this Bonfire Ascetic comes back. So if you have one Bonfire Ascetic and you use it here, you got it back. You only ever need one, and you can infinitely farm this place. And every time you kill him, up to the 9th time you kill him, he gives you more and more souls. Up to the point where I think he ends up giving you eventually 3 times as many. This unfortunately didn't kill the giant because we didn't come out all the way. And this head normally rolls and clears everybody out. But we are going to put on the Seldora robe, the Seldora cap, and the Seldora... what? Seldora trousers. These all increase the amount of souls that you get. The Jester's glove, like their gloves of this set do increase it as well, but Jester's gloves is 10% increase, so that's the most. It looks kind of derp. I don't really care for it. Really at all. But this is the Giant Lord. A really cool addition to the game, I think, and if you're ranged, really melee. Wow, you die so fast. I mean, this is New Game. It's not New Game Plus or anything, but still. Eventually, this thing... oh, the health does not drop this fast. Loading up with 60 attunement, loading up every slot that I can with soul spears and stuff, and crystal soul spears and soul geysers. It takes like everything you got. That would have one-shot me. You cannot get hit by this guy on like New Game Plus 4 and beyond. It will do your full health. End of story. Why are you not shooting arrows? My buttons, they get worse all the time, please. I swear I'm not making stuff up. There's even clicky button noises. Giant Lord, if you just walk normally, you can dodge his attacks. If he does the side sweep, you step back, but not completely into the fire because he can't hit you from back that far anyway. Giant Lord is down. And on normal, you also farm infinite fire seeds if you care about them. We got 121,000. The Giant's Kinship and the Giant Lord's Soul. The Giant's Kinship allows you to fight the final boss of the game. So we could go and end it all right now. However, I'm thinking we're going to wait and go to the Poison DLC first, and then just go through them in order. Soul of a Giant. But I kind of just want to show you the effectiveness of this thing first, because we're going into the DLC next, which means I'm probably going to want 40 of the other stats. I've never actually had 40 in everything, because whenever I did do this, I was a caster, so I'd have 60 attunement, or 60 of the casting stats, so it ended up making it more expensive. But if you come here and you burn this, Bonfire Ascetic, which we have 28 of, which is ridiculous. It was 121,000 before. What is done cannot be undone. I realize this episode's just going to be basically filler, but I just wanted to show you this farm spot because it's either final boss or start the DLC, and I don't want... I want entering the DLC to be the next episode because I want to talk about getting the key and stuff too. So... Oh, I was still wearing this. Actually, I guess I don't really need that. Flame Quartz Ring! The rest of this episode, it's probably going to be a little shorter, and it's probably just going to be me killing this guy once or twice more. Maybe throw in something at the end? I think I might throw something in at the end. But either way, it's going to take much more arrows now. But I wanted to show you what I'm going to end up doing. Not as much as normal, probably, because I don't need as many level ups. There's really no reason for me to have attunement leveled up at all. So considering that, maybe we'll actually get points of vitality, and then I'll just get dex as high as I can so that we do a little more damage. That goes up in damage. Bonfire Ascetic. Everything hurts much, much more and gives you more souls. I might die. Because if the fire hits you twice, could you please, rock, save me? You hug this wall, it kills them. You wait for this to disappear so now you can actually see. Divine Blessing. Roll. The shockwave will do terrible, terrible things to you. And now he should brutally murderize us if we actually let him hit us. You know, I have problems with the light attack. Maybe I should just put the arrow onto the strong attack then. Because my strong attack does not have any problems whatsoever. Like a dream. I shoot intentionally and all of the time. But with the other one, I gotta, like, do this crazy tapping. Still dying pretty fast, but this is only New Game Plus. I wonder if lightning's better on him. I've farmed him as pretty much everything. Dark destroys this guy. Like, the dark sorceries are just... dark sorceries. The dark spells are just really powerful in this game. As far as raw damage is concerned, I'm pretty sure darkness does more damage than the other ones. I died. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'll take that burning then. I thought I was a little bit too close. He will not use that move unless he can hit you, I'm pretty sure. Just using poison arrows and rolling back. If you're all the way back, no matter what, he can't hit you. The overhead can always hit you. You can't go back and avoid that, as far as I know. A lot of people in Melee have problems with this. They actually, because they fixed the lock-on, because you can lock on down there as well. Like, the camera angle and stuff is just better now. So in Scholar the First Sin, it is easier to fight him as Melee. Ring of Giants +2, Giant Lord Soul. And you can also pop the Giant Lord. Damn, I didn't see how many souls we got. Was it a lot? I bet it was a lot. Were you guys watching? I hope so. Did everybody leave? I'm alone now. Anyway, we use these again. Soul of a Heroes. Soul of a Heroes. Soul of a Hero. But we used 3 of them, so I guess it was multiple. Dark Lurker I'm keeping forever. And the Giant Lord Soul itself gives you 25,000 each. So, you get an extra 25,000 slapped on top of each time you run this. And each time you run it, you get more souls. It's like, it doubles for New Game Plus, and then every plus after that is 10% more, or something. Up to triple souls, I think? So, I'm gonna burn Bonfire Ascetic. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'm gonna go on a little trip and I think show you guys one more memory that some people might not have seen. Might not have. I mean, the things that I'm showing you, they're not hidden. They're not really secret or safe. They're just stuff I think's neat. You can summon Drummond. What I wanted to say before, Drummond, is you can summon him to this. if you kill the Giant Lord and you go and talk to him, he will give you the Drangleic helmet, and it completes the set. However, I do believe that the helmet is not nearly as heavy as the rest of the set, so it's basically just for looks. Bonfire Ascetic. Because if you're wearing it, you probably want heavier armor. Which, at this point, you could probably just as easily wear Havels. Oh my god, it killed me. I was gonna walk around it. Wow, I've never died to that. Well then. Also, when that head thing crushes everybody else, that was really silly. Whenever the head thing crushes everybody else, you also get more experience as the soul levels go up. So that'll add a tiny little bit into. But with the amount of times you're going to end up running this, or at least it will whenever you get all the way through. Like, the plan for farming this is just like, what the hell am I doing? Not that one. This one. I like staying human. I have 37 of these left, so I'm going to use them however I want. We already did the Pilgrims of the Dark thing, so I don't need to be human for anything. I do need to not lose my souls, though. That would bite. You can wear Rings of Soul Protection, because, you know, you'd be able to easily repair this. It would not be expensive. See, didn't we just get like 10,000 or something? I think that was... It might have just been 8,000. Infinite amount of Divine Blessings, too, if you can be bothered. They kind of take forever to use, but infinite anything is cool, right? Rolling back. Wow. Slowly taking longer. You don't actually have to roll out of the way of that if you just keep walking. Or honestly, if you just walk right before it hits, but you can't fail if you just keep walking, so I feel safer doing that. It's always best not to fully exhaust your stamina, obviously. It's easy to get impatient, though. If you stay back a little bit further, you will be more inclined to do that attack, and that attack is much easier to dodge, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was a little closer than I would have. Can't shoot lightning arrows now? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I've actually been watching people play Friday the 13th. It's actually been kind of funny. I didn't think I would actually enjoy watching that game, but I've been watching Golem and like Jesse Cox and people play it. It's probably just because they're funny people. And they have really cool friends too. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have cool friends. I absolutely love them. They are a lot more supportive than they probably should be. 302,000. Giant Lord Soul as well. But you see, we're only on New Game Plus Plus. Or New Game Plus 2, however you want to say it. And we already got 300,000 for killing him once. We get a Bonfire Ascetic every time, so we can do it forever. If I remember right, this ends up giving a little under 500,000 souls every time you kill him. And you can just keep resetting it. Like, you get millions of souls doing this really fast. So I'm going to go back to Majula. We're going to level up. And then I'm going to show you another memory real quick, since it's very short and I don't actually have to fight anything. I mean, I'm gonna have to fight a ton of shit, but I can just show you when we're in the memory, and there's no enemies inside that memory. So we're going to level up, and let's see, it's 40, so we should get somewhere in the neighborhood of 8, I'm gonna say 17 level ups. That's 1. If this gets to 20... Okay, never mind, I got a little extra. That's 17, 18, 19, 20. I was going to say 20, but then I was like, is that being too generous? I'm going to put 2 into this. This is 40. I'm going to get Faith to 20, because that'll let us get the Sunset Staff, which we also need for that other quest that I wanted to do. And... I don't know. I might just farm this off screen. If you've seen Ori by now... Actually, yeah, I guess this is like episode 43 or something, isn't it? This is probably going to be weeks after that Ori grinding. So, yeah, you can tell that I grind a lot. I'm going to grind a lot before the next episode. And then we're going to do the, what's it called? We're going to start with the Poison DLC, then go to the Fire DLC, and then go to the Ice DLC. Because that's the order they came out in, and that's the order I like doing them. The Ice one is also the hardest because Legend's Allen is in it. So, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so that was actually a decently long second. But, if you come here, you'll notice that the dragon that was up here was actually an ancient dragon that died a long time ago. And it coughed this up. So you go back in time. To the point when the dragon was still alive. Ooh. Nah, actually, it's still dead. Dragon memories. One cannot reside within memory for long. Well, that's fine, because there is absolutely nothing here other than the soul of this dragon. Ancient dragon soul. And you leave. But people might have been wondering, why the ancient dragon drops a giant soul and not an ancient dragon soul? It's because the ancient dragon soul was here. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? Man, I could've... Oh. We have 5 of these, don't I? I should have stuffed Vendrick into this episode. Now I'm gonna have to do Vendrick in an episode and then go to the Poison DLC instead of just going to the Poison DLC. Why didn't you guys yell at me hard enough? I mean, I know by the time this video goes up, it's going to have been... What episode's up currently? I think tomorrow, episode 34 is going up. So, this is like 43. This is like 9 days from now. This will be going up or something. 10 days? It's 34? Yeah, okay. 10 days from now. Why didn't you warn me 10 days in the past? Ancient Dragon Soul. Giant Lord Soul don't actually need. I don't remember what this turns into. It's like a sword or something. I don't know. Either way, we got stuff. We got souls. We got level ups. I look dumb in this hat. And this armor looks really dirty. The only thing that's nice about what we're having is the Jester's Gloves. The only thing that's better for soul absorption, getting more souls, is the stuff for the Red Bro Covenant, like the invaders. You have to like do something akin to 300 invasions, and if you fail to kill the host, like if you die in the invasion, it counts against that. So that's net 300 successful invasions, and the guy will give you his gear, and it has better soul increasing qualities than the Seldora set. But all you have to do to get the Seldora set is to kill the blacksmith, and I'm not doing that many invasions. Even if you kill the guy that gives you that, he only drops the hat, and the hat gives the same percentage, 2.5% increase as this one. Pretty sure anyway. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.